Good evening, everyone. Hello. Welcome back to episode 4, Totally Us Unscripted. I am Winsome.
I am Sylvia Carroll.
I am Sharita.
We are so happy that you are back with us tonight. So as we always do, we're going to start with our featured Black business owner.
Yes.
Always. So we are featuring tonight our very own heart coach.
What you say?
In the person of Sylvia Carroll Grant with Matters of the Heart Solutions.
Look at you!
They're showing out tonight. They're showing out tonight.
She is a life coach. She is a counselor. She is a heart specialist. And if you are in need of a heart fixing,
my goodness,
I need you to go visit her on her website. Again, Matters of the Heart Solutions, LLC.com. That's right. That's the website.
That's the website.
And it's also on Instagram and Facebook. Please go and like her pages because she pops in and give us heart checks to keep our heart in order. All right.
Straight order.
So again, we are featuring tonight our very own Sylvia Carroll Grant, Matters of the Heart Solutions.
Why, thank
you
you
for all that
thank
you
you.
do.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
Oh my God.
Woo, gotta love the coach.
Gotta love the coach.
Right.
Well, why are we here?
Yes.
Each and every time we want to let you all know why we are here and what our purpose is. So we are here to create intentional, thought-provoking conversation to encourage a lifestyle of conscious attempts to live out values and beliefs that are ethical, uplifting, and meaningful in your personal, your social life, various relationships that you occupy, your work arenas, in the marketplace, and so forth. So we are here to do what, you all? Inspire intentional living.
You are so right. And because we're doing that, we are back again.
One more time.
We are back one more time.
We
are ready because we are still talking about what about your what?
Friends.
Huh? What about your friends? And we started the conversation last show, guys.
Yes.
About different types of friendships.
Different types
we gave
of
them
friends.
5 before.
Right.
We're going to go into a new 5, guys. Are you ready?
Another 5.
We have another 5 for you. So get your pencil, paper, whatever you were taking your notes on, because you are going to want to make sure you can identify these friends.
Yes.
Are we ready, guys?
Let's
ready.
hit it.
Okay.
Let's go.
We talked about a few last time, but now we want to bring up the for now friend.
Ooh.
Huh? For now friend.
Okay. All right.
This is someone who you already know isn't going to stick around for a long time.
All right. Okay.
Well, for whatever reason, some circumstances, situations brought you together. But
Right.
you already know
You know.
that it's not going to last forever.
You know that you know.
Wow.
And so, when you look down the line, you probably just don't want to see that person. They're not even there anymore.
Okay.
Okay. There's, you don't even
Short
talk to them.
term.
Short term. Because they're just for now. They were just for then, for now.
Wow.
They were for that season and for that time, kind of like we talked about in one of our episodes, right?
Yes. They're like seasonal friend.
Or the for now friend could be that friend that both of y'all don't like somebody and y'all come together because y'all don't like that one person. And that's the only circumstance by which y'all even came together.
For now.
Right? And then they're going to switch up and then they're going to be gone.
Because it was only based on the circumstance that I didn't like. So you don't like them either, but technically you don't like me either.
Right.
But so for now,
we form an alliance.
But I just clap.
Just for that reason, huh?
Yeah.
Just for that reason.
Formed an alliance.
Yeah.
Not even a friendship.
Nope. Not a friendship.
Because you don't even talk on the regular.
Not at all.
But or when we do talk, it's not even about us. It's probably about somebody else.
The person that we don't like.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah.
That's your for now friend.
Mm-hmm.
Some of you have them.
Or that for now friend may be there to fulfill a need just in that moment.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
But we asked the question: do we keep or do we run?
Oh.
I don't want no for now friends.
Okay.
Honestly.
So you running?
I'm running.
Run,
I'm
Forrest,
getting out of
run.
Dodge.
What you doing, Carol? You keeping or you running?
It all depends with me.
Okay.
It depends on what the need is in that moment. And I may even be that person to be fulfilling that need for them for that now moment for them.
True.
Okay.
So
True.
it
See,
depends for me.
This is
Yeah.
why you're the heart coach.
Yes.
Some of our hearts may be a little
extreme.
Baby, we keep you running. I am running. And it's leave it up to Carol.
Mhm.
Well, you know,
They're
you gotta
running.
think of it like this.
Yes.
Right.
And so you give a different perspective on the for now
Yes,
friend.
of course.
Because I think we said it the last episode, it's not about not a negative thing.
No,
Right.
and it's
Right.
not always a negative thing.
Right.
It can sometimes be something positive.
But we have to be aware of that.
We have
for
to
now
be aware
friend
and know
what are they there
exactly.
for?
What are they?
Are we
What
alike?
are
Are
they-
we allies?
What are they there for, or what are you there for?
Because it's not just a day. You need to check
No,
yourself.
you have to check in. Check
Okay.
in continuously.
Okay.
Oh, that's some good stuff. Now that's some
All
good
right.
stuff. And so moving right on, because you know we try to get everything in our time, right? And some of them we get stuck on
That's
because
right.
they get
They
hit home.
There's gonna
they
be
get
some
home,
stuff
And
on
I
They
believe
get
this
good,
next
they
one I'm
get
going.
good.
I know for a fact that this next one I'm gonna hit on gonna cause a little more discussion.
Okay.
And
All right.
we see these type of friends around the way.
Not around the
All
way.
right. Okay.
Yeah, they are everywhere. They are everywhere. They run hot and they run cold.
Okay.
Okay.
Hot
And
and
we
cold.
call them
Uh-huh.
fickle friends.
Ooh.
Oh, my God.
I got to say it like
Fickle.
I mean it. Fickle.
All right. Put a little behind
I'm not trying
Fickle.
to preach about it, but they call fickle.
friends.
See, they hot and cold. One day they like you, one day you their best friend.
Okay.
One day we you my worst enemy.
Right.
Mhm.
I just can't figure out, do I love you? I'm mad at you.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
you just don't know what you're getting.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Because
right.
they
And
change their
they-
minds
they-
often, right?
It change your mind and you trying to stick with them, but they so
Mhm.
bouncy.
Ooh. Ooh.
I felt my help in that one. Because they bouncy. I done created the word bouncy.
Bouncy friends.
They just all over. They are all over because they too bouncy. What?
Okay, wait, I gotta pull it together.
so-
Wait a minute, Sharia. Come
Okay.
on now.
So,
Oh my God.
they-
We gonna sit here for a minute,
Right.
so I had to say
Yeah,
it.
let's sit here. Because they're not consistent, not
Okay.
constant. As we said, they're often moving to and fro, right?
To and fro. And you don't know what you're gonna
And
get.
they change their minds a lot, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
All right.
They're like the whiplash friend.
Woo!
They just give you the
Don't hold
whiplash.
me. God,
Yeah,
know
because you don't even know. You don't even know. One
Like the
day,
song said,
I love
like
you.
Wait.
Wait.
Oh, I had one of
It's
your
these-
moments.
It's these songs that
have
be
one of
coming
these
out of
songs.
nowhere. Oh
Wrong
my
song,
God.
right?
No. These are like, and they're also like the bipolar friends. Like honestly,
Yes.
you don't know
Mhm.
if they in a good mood. You don't know if they down and depressed. Like they're just
Mhm.
inconsistent.
Did you call them bipolar friend?
Mhm.
So fickle friends are bipolar and bouncy.
Mhm. But then let's talk about it then.
Okay.
So what causes them, you think, to be fickle? What causes that?
It could be because the way that I'm set up, right? I'm just going to use me as an example. I think a person will be fickle around me when they don't understand who I am, right? So like I'm the type of person that I'm super stable. Like you know what you're going to get with me.
Okay.
Usually, right?
Mhm.
And so because a person knows what they're going to get with me, then I think fickle friends for me would be the ones that are trying to try me. Like they trying to throw me off of who I am. right? So
Okay.
do I have the capacity to be with them when they having a depressive moment? Do I have the capacity to be with them when they having a manic moment?
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I think
Mhm.
fickle friends try to test you. They try to see, are you, and I think that's birthed out of their own insecurity. Are you gonna stick around? Are you gonna stay? If I show you these bouncy parts of me, are you gonna actually be able to stick with me? I think for some people that's self-sabotage. That's how they sabotage relationships.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you all think that they possibly may have a personality disorder? Doc?
Oh Lord have mercy. Wait, what?
Yeah. So
What is this?
You
What
know,
we
we have
doing?
the guru over
This
here.
is what we doing.
well,
Look,
I'll answer first because I'm gonna let Guru take it from here.
Mhm.
You you want to know? Can they possibly have a
Personality disorder. And
If
I know
they're
we're
fickle-
laughing, but
No, this is serious
seriously,
because
this is
a lot of
serious,
people
y'all.
have this issue.
Yes.
That's why they don't really know who their friends are.
Yeah.
Because a lot of their friends fickle. Because they do could possibly have some personality disorders because they never knew who they were from the
Because
beginning.
there's a thing called histrionic personality disorder. Histrionic personality disorder, and they correlate that with being fickle and flighty.
What it's called?
Histrionic personality
Histrionic
disorder.
Bet you write that down. And I do think it is a possibility because they never really knew who they were.
So what are the characteristics of a histrionic personality?
Their styles and the things that they do get in the way of them being able to have intimate relationships with friends or what have you. So when I said about the flighty, they're bouncing to and fro, and it's like they're running away from always something.
Because they don't want to deal with it.
Because the things that they encounter with the different people who they're in relationship with, as I said last episode, they can't raise or rise to the occasion of their values. They're uncomfortable in their presence and in their settings at times too as well. Even though they like some of the characteristics about them and they want to be in company with them, they're bouncing back into and fro because they're like, ugh. Can I stick with this?
But the thing is with histrionic too is that they want to be the center of attention. And so when they are not the center of attention, then I think this is where they act out.
Okay.
Right? Because
Okay.
this is an attempt to say, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. And so when you switched your gaze, or when somebody else is taking up your time or whatever, they do these things in order to say, oh my gosh, I need you to feel sorry for me. I'm so depressed, I'm so down, come help me, come rescue me, right? So they have to be the center of attention as well, right? So again, I don't know about a personality disorder, but usually there is some type of mood disorder, right? There's some depression there more than likely. There's other signs of like just some difficulties with their mood. But I really like the correlation between histrionic because they have to be the center of attention. And so to be the center of attention, I got to do whatever I need to do to be the center. So if I need to act down, I need to bounce to the downside. Or if I need to bounce to the over the top side, I'm going to do whatever it takes so that you can look at me, see me.
And one other thing about that too is they don't like to be alone either.
Right.
So they will bounce to and fro with different people here and there.
So I know we're not deep on tonight. But would this correlate to? I know y'all was talking hard, they all the lingo and stuff, but I want to know is what I need to know is would that kind of go along with, and you would know this too as a coach and counselor,
baby counselor,
correct? Would that go along with their childhood trauma that they probably didn't get a lot of attention when they were younger?
Every personality disorder is linked to childhood stuff usually. Yes.
So some of you all are wondering why you can't deal with your friends. You may want to go get checked out yourself first. Because you may need to deal with some of your trauma before you try to have a lot of friends.
So it goes back to what? You got to know yourself You got to check yourself.
And what you need
Mm-hmm.
to survive. We need you to survive.
Ooh.
We do. But we need you to also know how to be around people and have social skills as well.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Okay.
Got to be well rounded.
That, and your fickle friend will not be able to help you with that.
No.
Right? Are we ready to move on, guys?
Let's move on.
Yes.
Okay. Because this is going to drive us right into the next friend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
Because you got to deal with now your familiar friend.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right.
Which is someone who you were probably super close to at one point.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you may not be as close anymore.
Right.
But they're still in your life. You
Right.
still talk, you can hang out, do all of that, but sometimes it's not as comfortable because it's a familiar place, but they have not they're not really adding anything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not adding value.
They're
to your
not
life.
adding anything. They're familiar with you. So
Mhm.
I think you mentioned this on the previous episode. You don't have room to grow
That's true.
because they're so familiar.
Mhm.
So when you change things that you used to do,
Mhm.
Right.
I don't do no more.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you know them and they know you.
And
you
they
know?
want to hold you
Mhm.
back,
Yeah.
right, Carol? So if I say I don't want to go to the club anymore, and they want to hold you to where you used to go to the club, you used to smoke weed, you used to drink, you don't want to go no more, and I'm saying no
Mhm.
because I want to do something different. I want to go and sit at a jazz
Okay.
concert.
Okay. You done moved up.
Right. I don't have to drop it low anymore.
Right.
Because now they try to get
now you can sit.
I can sit.
Okay.
I can be sensible.
Okay.
And I done found the Lord.
Ooh.
See, that your friend, the familiar friend, don't want you to find Jesus.
Mhm.
They
Yeah.
want you to still be
Yeah.
okay.
Because you done seen something new.
We
You
done
done
seen something new.
experienced something new.
I done got a new job.
Mm.
I'm a manager now.
Wow.
I don't stand at the window and ask what you want to order.
Okay.
I am running the business.
Right.
Wow.
And ain't nothing wrong if you stand at
No, nothing
Right.
wrong. I'm
Nothing
just saying.
wrong.
You talking about how your familiar friend is trying
Right.
to hold
But
you
when
down.
you down when you move up.
Right. Because they'll be like, oh, you act like you all that because
Brand
you
new.
own it now.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's your familiar
Again,
You can't lead familiar friends.
Mm-mm.
It's hard to lead familiar friends.
It is.
because it's comfortable.
Yeah,
Mhm.
when you get
Because they
promoted
remember when and they keep you in that when.
and-
Ooh.
Mhm. Yeah.
But when you grown, they haven't moved with you.
Yeah. So when I think of the familiar friend, I think of comfortability, right? It's just comfortable. It's not that, again, you giving me anything, I'm not giving you anything.
Right.
It's just this comfortable place.
Mhm.
And I think as people, we should endeavor to continue to grow,
Mhm.
right?
Always.
And not to get stuck in these relationships that are no longer serving us. I think that's important for us to consider. Like, what am I really getting out of this? Other than the fact that I'm comfortable with this person. Now, see, if we were having this conversation about relationships, then I would drop something, as it relates to that.
I
Because some
think
of
you
y'all
should
be
drop it.
sleeping with people that you're just familiar with. It's not that. Okay, all right.
All right. That was for the free.
Okay, sorry.
That was for free.
But it's
Pull that in.
friendship, relationship.
But
Because
it's
most
true.
of them don't even be in a relationship. They tell me, we just friends.
Mhm.
And they just sleeping around.
Mhm.
I'm just putting it out here. Since you dropped it
I'm
on me.
sorry.
But
Okay,
I'm
pull it
saying
back.
that's familiar.
Mhm.
Yes.
So you
yes.
keep going back because you're comfortable.
Right.
Okay. And they
All right.
stunting each other growth.
Right.
Mm.
Right.
Got it.
Wow. So do we hang on to these people knowing that things have changed? Because
Mhm.
sometimes things may have changed, for the better. They have changed for the better. Or sometimes you just still where you were before. Not saying that you're doing anything bad, in the relationship or friendship, but you're just, kind of stagnant a little bit.
Mhm.
So do you move forward or not?
I mean,
And do you
I
hang
think for
on
me,
to them?
for yeah, you already know. For me, with the quickness, y'all pray for me. But yeah, for me, it's a no-go because again, especially if I'm in active progression, especially if I'm in active growth, like I have to really look at these individuals to say, are they going to hinder my growth? And if you're going to hinder my growth, then I have to make some tough decisions.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go let them go.
So let them go. You run.
Sound
Well,
like
you know we
running.
running. She
I'm-
might, Kara.
Well,
might.
Kara more of a keep ish. Cause now don't let them fool you now.
Oh.
Depending on that familiarity, she will run. And she won't look back. Let me tell you that now.
So
Ooh.
about me, and they both know, and others. Oh boy. If I run, it's a wrap. And it's taken me a long time to run.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we putting Grace out the door then?
Not really, because grace has already been extended
My
multiple
dear.
times.
Okay.
My
Grace
dear.
has
Help the
been-
people.
Grace has been extended multiple times. So when I'm running, it's meaning now for
You're
me,
done.
honestly, I'm done and I'm running. And I know this sound cliches for the churchers, but I'm running for my life.
Oh. And if anybody asks you,
Mm-hmm.
what's the matter
With you,
With me.
tell them that.
You gonna tell them what?
Saved,
And sanctified.
Holy Ghost filled.
And you got what? You 5 baptized.
Jesus. Oh my.
Okay.
And
And
you
you
what?
Pull it up.
Pull it
Running
back
for
in.
your life. We on a Christian day where we have to make
Pull
sure
it
we
back
love
in.
them.
Oh,
Beautiful. So that brings us to this then. We dealt with the familiar friend.
Mhm.
What about, guys, the flaky friend?
Ooh.
This is the one you done made plans with 1,000 times. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go there. Every time you call, something come up.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
And they can't go, they can't do. You really need help. You said, I need you to pick me up from the car lot because I need to get new tires. Sure, I'll come get you.
Mm-hmm.
Where they at? They done flaked out.
Something
I
that
can't
came
show
up.
up.
Yeah.
Something always coming up, but
Mhm.
you in return always show up for them.
Right.
Wow.
But they so flaky they don't even realize it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
What about those?
So the thing about flaky friends is that you value them more than they value you.
That's true. That's true.
Right? And so we really have to assess, why is it that you're always unavailable? Like, why is it that you're never able
Agreed.
to stick
Agreed.
to your
Mhm.
word? Is it that I'm putting more value in this relationship than you are?
Mhm.
Right? So then I got to investigate, like, me. This is about me now. It's
Mhm.
not about you, because you've proven to me over and over and over again that you're
Mhm.
not reliable.
Right.
But I steady keep coming back. I'm gonna give you another chance. I'm gonna give you another chance. I'm gonna give you another chance. But that person has proven that they don't value you as much as you value them. So that's kind of my take on the flaky friend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But and they change their mind on a dime sometimes too. Do you all think that they may be possibly dealing with some type of anxiety too as well when they flake on you with plans and things of that nature? Because it just happens like right sometimes for people at the spur of the moment, and you're like, oh God, what happened?
But I think too, if that's the case, I would know because of my interactions with that person. Like, I would know if you have some issue with anxiety. Like, I would
Yeah.
know if there's something that's going on that prevents you from being available to me. You know what I mean?
And that's if you study and know your friend. But some
Correct.
of your friends can show up as if everything is okay, but deep
That is
down
true.
inside, you don't even know that they are dealing with some things, and
That's
that's why
true.
they always call out and can't make it.
That's
Or
But see, my thing is when it's habitual, like all
Right.
the time.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Then
flaky.
yeah,
That's flaky.
and you know something's
And
wrong because
then you need to
sometimes.
go get help.
Mhm.
When I can help you because I'm running because you're too flaky.
And then sometimes people are flaky with certain people.
Mm.
And I've noticed that and I've experienced that too. And I've watched it with certain people.
So it's just really depending on who the person is that they want to flake on.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they feel like
And they show up one way with you and you think that everything is okay.
Mm.
But deep down inside, everything is not.
Mm.
And they continue to flake on you. I've watched it.
You've seen them do it.
Mm-hmm. It's
Okay.
not a good feeling either.
No, because then you know they treat you like trash.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all better stop letting these people treat you like trash.
Wow.
Oh my And they give the uncommitted people more respect than they do the people who committed to being a real friend.
Wow. Because of what? Status. Sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about it because you think this person is this, all high, and they draw crowds and things of that nature, and you want to be around them, so you give these people more attention, and
they ain't even studying you for real.
Not at all.
Because they
let you in to a certain extent, but the people who really genuinely care, you keep pushing them to the side.
Wow. And usually the fickle and the flaky go hand in hand. I'm telling y'all that now. What mama words, the fickle and the flaky. They come together, I'm trying to tell you. Most of the time, a fickle person is flaky.
Wow. But also, what about those people who think people are really being flaky towards them, but they really not being flaky towards them?
Okay, what you mean?
Yeah, come on, give us to it.
They think that, that person, they really don't care about me, or they don't really want to be around me, when it really is something specific that they don't want to be around. And you're not checking yourself. See, like, why is it that they don't never want to go out with me, or they never want to be in my company, or they used to be in my company, but now they don't want any parts of me? What is it? Have you self-reflected to see what is it? And especially when other people want to always be around that person, and now you see them as being flaky or distant.
Shy, we may have to talk about that on the next show.
Right.
Because we got one more friend
and we got to get through that.
And that is a forever friend.
Forever friend. I love
that's someone that'll be around forever. It's just a bond that you have. I mean, you've been in each other's lives for a while, or you just have developed into that forever friend. Through the ups and the downs, you've been committed to working. You put in the work. To make sure that the bond is strong.
Right.
We are putting in work here.
Intentionally.
Okay? To make sure the bond is strong. I know you follow our page. I know you follow our personal pages. Right? We didn't just become BFFs. Okay? All right? I want to tell that now. Let me set that straight. We put in the work. Okay? And we're not just moving around. We are intentional about what we do.
Right. Okay. So what are some intentional things that we do?
Wait. So before we go there, I just want to highlight to somebody that's listening that forever friends are open to confrontation.
Correct.
They do not run away from confrontation.
Yeah, that's good.
They are okay with disagreements. They're okay with having a different opinion from the person they are in relationship with. Differences of opinion doesn't cause them to pull away from each other. They're able to manage their differences. It's not perfect, but it's real.
Right.
It's not perfect, but it's real.
Yeah.
Wow. It's built on substance.
Yeah.
And just know that we have these hard conversations.
We're not
just telling you something that we don't know about. Yeah. We have very, very hard conversations.
I'm usually the one getting in trouble. And because we only have
we all get in trouble.
Yeah, but
but that's how you build the strength.
Let's give them our key points here. Key point number 1.
Evaluate whether or not your friends are able to handle confrontation.
Beautiful.
That's good.
That's a good one.
Can they handle it?
Key point number 2.
Make sure. You hit me hard this one. Make sure that you know what you want out of your friendships. And make sure that these friendships, these next 5 that we just gave you all, line up with either something you want to stay in your life or you need to run from.
And key point number 3, we want you to have a great and wonderful night. We thank you for coming and joining us for Totally Us Unscripted. We will see you next
Next
time.
time.